G'day YouTube, Turbo Tristan here again, and it's been about a week since I shot the last video. I ran into a few problems which I'll go over now, but as you can see, the car is really filthy, and I'm still at the stage where I've got to put in the rear lower control arms. So all of that's missing. So I'm going to cut back and forward a few times in this video to footage I shot a week ago. And you'll see my struggles with fitting the bushes. So over here is the reason why I had to change bushes again. So there is a small split just here in this brand new rear trailing arm bush that I only fitted, and then I drove the car about 10 kilometers to be inspected for roadworthy. So I've gone ahead and ordered some WHITELINE bushes from eBay. I managed to find a supplier that was selling two for the price of one, so that was lucky. I think they made a mistake, so that was my win. But everyone else was selling those bushes for about $58 each side, and I managed to get a pair for that much. So that was a win for me. So always read the description and always ask, because if you don't ask, you don't get. Did the old bushes myself on the ground with a hammer and a piece of wood, and I bashed them in. They had the hard metal ring, and they were the OEM replacement bush. So that's these guys here. So I bashed those in with a hammer, and they seem to go in all right. Now the WHITELINE bushes are rubber, as you can see here, or urethane, and I thought I could just simply heat those up in a bucket of water or hot water and then press them in, being that they were made of just rubber, and I thought it'd be nice and easy to do, but I was sadly mistaken. I used all of my force with my hands, squeezing them in. It wouldn't go. They have a bit of a lip on them on the back there, as you can see, which once that goes in, they do not come out. So it was really difficult to push those in. So I ended up going to work and using the bearing press there. It took about 10 seconds to get each trailing arm bush pressed in, and I felt stupid. But again, if you have the tools, any job's easy, but it's always good to give it a crack yourself and try make do with what you have. But yeah, it just, this case definitely needed a bearing press. So I pushed those in. The guys at work helped out there. So what you do with these, they're a solid mount. You take this pin and you simply press that in. It'll push all the way in, and then you mount that up in place of these ones. So much better design, shouldn't crack or fail or split, and they'll be in there for a long time. And then it's just a matter of getting it roadworthy. Finally I can lower the car and we can move on with some fun and exciting things. The Civic videos are starting to drop off because it's pretty boring. I'll be honest with you, I totally agree. It's really boring. But these are the boring things that you have to do to get cars ready to drive them on the road. The exciting things though, I have ordered a couple of fittings for the turbo kit that I'm making. So I've ordered the oil feed line adapter. That was a couple of bucks. I've ordered the sump return and also the turbo drain. So those have arrived. Now Mighty Car Mods, who I love those guys, I love everything that they do. They've just done a $169 turbo kit on their Yaris. I actually talked about doing that same thing a few videos back, and those turbos have now gone up in value thanks to Mighty Car Mods. They're about $190 now, but that was what I was going to do, put a $170 turbo on this car. So I'm still going to do that. I'll shop around and grab one of those. They gave really good results on the Mighty Car Mods channel. So I'm going to do the exact same thing, but I'm going to make a kit for the Civic and show you how I do that. I already have the intercooler, which is the standard one, which I'm using from my old SSS Pulsar, which factory they run about 12 pound, make 160 kilowatts at the wheels, with that intercooler, so that'll be perfect for what I need. It's going to go in the place of the factory air conditioning, so that'll nice short intercooler pipes and tucked away there. I won't need to chop anything, so that's my plan with that. And yeah, so that's an update on the car, update on the channel. 1 week earlier. So this time around I went ahead and got the WHITELINE kit, which is the top of the range kit you can get, and I managed to score a deal where I got 2 for the price of 1. So it just goes to show that you always should read the description. So what you're going to need to do this is, first you're going to need to jack up your car, which I have done, and put the jack stands underneath. Remove the wheels. If you're over 35 and you're crawling around on the garage floor working on cars, you're going to need some Voltaren, because that shit hurts. Basic socket set, and you're going to need your 2 kits. So these are sold as an individual side per kit, so I was lucky enough to find someone who has 2 for the price of 1 deal. So this is what you're getting. It's a solid urethane bush with a hard center. They just press in. The reason why I didn't go for these straight off the bat is because I was planning on doing the all-wheel drive conversion much faster, and I was only really going to chuck out those control arms anyway or modify them, so I didn't want to spend a lot of money on them. But now things have changed, probably going to turbo this engine, so I'll need to run these for a lot longer. So this is the pin that it comes with. It's hardcore, very heavy, very solid. You also get instructions from WHITELINE with pretty pictures. So you can see the instructions there. Remove everything. I just winged it and did it anyway, so figured it out. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to do this. And then yeah, switch them over. So we're going to give that a crack now. Yep. Hate when my plans get foiled. Alright, so that ain't gonna go in without a fight. So I'm just going to get the other side of the car done now. I won't film that. It's pretty boring. You've seen it done 3 times now. So I'll just get that done and get the car washed and cleaned up and ready for roadworthy. Please make sure that you like and share and subscribe to my videos. It's a hard slog. I am trying to build a following, trying to build a YouTube channel. And it's something that I've always wanted to do, and I'm really excited to be able to do that for you guys. If you have any feedback, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. So, and I always reply. So thank you very much. We're at 107 subscribers now, which when probably most of the other YouTubers that you subscribe to have 100,000, we've got 100. But you got to start somewhere, and you know, it really means a lot to me. Every single one that has subscribed and that does watch the videos, thank you so much. You have no idea how much it means to me to have your support. I'm just really grateful and really thankful that you guys have supported me along this ride so far, and it's only going to get bigger and better from here. I hope to get across to the States and do some filming over there. I hope to get this car out onto the track. So this dirty beast, we'll get that out onto Sandown Raceway. My goal is to get it there on the 9th of March. There's a track day, so I really hope I can get it ready for that. I want to run the car with the standard engine, no turbo, just get a time on it with just these wheels and tyres, these brakes, which will definitely cook, but what do you do? And also I'll probably throw my $300 coilovers in there before that track day, just to save a pinch of embarrassment.